YouTube, what's going on? Wrong. Thinking in my chair, rocking, to myself, like I always do, thinking. And I felt like I needed to make myself clear on something, man, when it comes to my stance on video games. First of all, I am a gamer. Second, I am a console gamer. Third, I am a PlayStation fan. Fourth, I like all games. I like all games, man. What I want to say, man, is I noticed a lot especially lately, I've been getting a lot of hate on my channel, a lot of hate on Twitter. People come at me, and I think they think that I have the stance that I'm out here just to hate Xbox. I hate you, Xbox. And that's not the case. That's not the case at all. I am actually very invested in the Xbox ecosystem. Despite the fact that it's trash. It's a trash ecosystem. But let me be straight. The reason why I say the ecosystem is trash is because of the stuff that they're trying to push on their consumers, and on top of overlooking their core audience, like they always have. Overlooking their core audience. Let me show y'all something real quick. I have an Xbox One X right there. I have the Xbox controller. I have all of these Xbox games, Xbox 360, and original Xbox. When they have products that that appeal to me, I invest in them. Now let me tell you something. A lot of these multi-plat games that I do have, I got them to justify the purchase of the Xbox One X. And that's just to be honest with you. But the truth is, that's the reason why it's a bad platform. It was unneeded. The Xbox One X was unneeded. I didn't need an Xbox One X to run these games or play these games that I could have easily played on an original Xbox. But the reason why I even had the original Xbox in the first place was because it was games on there that I couldn't get nowhere else. I mean, I don't play on PC. So, I wanted to play those games. So I got me an Xbox. Those games were Rise, Son of Rome, Quantum Break, Sunset Overdrive, Dead Rising, and right now I think that was it. But the Quantum Break was enough. The Quantum Break was enough to be like, holy shit, I gotta try this out. I have to play this. And that was enough to get me back into the Xbox. Because frankly, I wasn't into Xbox at all. I wasn't into Xbox at all after the 360. I wasn't. I was done with them. I had enough of their crap. I had enough of their crap, man. That's the facts. It was just a lot of crap that they was on that I was like, forget that. I'm not on it no more. But then, after a while, 2014 hit, Phil Spencer came. Hey, we're going to roll back some policies. A lot of these jacked up policies. The Xbox Live Gold paywall, which was a huge problem for me. And for other gamers, I'm sure. Where you couldn't even access the internet browser on the Xbox unless you had Xbox Live Gold. You couldn't access your own Netflix that you paid your monthly bill on unless you had Xbox Live Gold. I could go on with all of the barriers the Xbox Live Gold put in front of you to keep you from accessing that stuff unless you pay them, which was so garbage. And the principle alone would just disgust me. Not to mention batteries in the controllers. I tolerated that. I tolerated the Xbox hard drive. I tolerated that too. I did. Only because, like I said, they had games on that platform that I just couldn't get nowhere else. On top of that, there was a time where Xbox was dominating the market, meaning a lot of my friends were on Xbox. And in order for me to play with them, I ended up getting an Xbox. But that changed. It didn't last too long. That changed around 2010, 2011. I was completely on PlayStation. I was back to PlayStation. It was, what, 2 years Xbox had me? 3 years, something? I don't know. They had me. But they just didn't invest. They did not invest enough into their games. And they still had. They'd gone by the same formula, 7th generation, same formula, 8th generation. And 6th generation. Same formula. The same formula, man. Bottom line is, I support brands that provide products that appeal to me. But if you're going beyond games and you want to go into features and cloud and all of this other stuff that I don't care for, then I got a problem with it. I got a problem with what you're doing. And Xbox trying to change the landscape of gaming that I don't want. Yeah, I'm gonna speak up on it. I'm gonna be vocal about it. You don't have to agree with me. None of that. I'm not looking for people to agree with me. I don't want. That's boring. That's boring. I don't want people to agree with everything I'm saying. Challenge me. Challenge me. Make me think about what I'm saying, man. Change my mind. Change my mind, man. That's what I want you to do. Change my mind. I just want to say that, man, because I feel like a lot of people just think that I'm just out here bashing Xbox because I'm just a PlayStation loyalist and I just love PlayStation. And no, PlayStation give me plenty of reasons to be a loyal customer. Loyal customers, listen, man. Customers are only as loyal as the products that you provide for them. The stuff that you do as a merchant that pleases the consumer. You know what I mean? Once you stop doing that, then you lose customers. Period. We've seen it over and over again. We've seen it with the 360. We have. We've seen it with the Xbox One. People started dropping off before the Xbox One. They were dropping off and going to PlayStation before Xbox. Seriously. I know people personally that just dropped Xbox and went over to PlayStation where they just had enough. They had enough of the BS. 360s, red ringing all over the place, and you name it. You know? Like I said, man, and I'm not hating on Xbox. That's not the case, but I as a consumer personally have standards. I have standards. Period. And if you ain't feeling, I mean, you trying to go a different direction, fine, go ahead. I'm gonna go my own direction. But as a gamer, as a passionate gamer that I am, I'm going to speak up about it. I'm gonna have my opinions on it and everything else. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing with Sony. If Sony did some trash, I would be on the same stuff that I am with Microsoft. You know, they have done some things that I just didn't like how they did the PS Vita. I think they did the PS Vita injustice. They did it wrong, man. They did the PS Vita wrong over here in the United States. They did. In my opinion, they basically trashed it. You know, they still show love over in Japan. Over here, no love. Killed it off. It's unfortunate. Not to mention those little memory cards. So wrong how they did that. So wrong, man. Really. But I mean, you can really, to me personally, I feel like you can count on one hand the stuff that Sony has done. You can't say anything about crossplay and none of that stuff because Xbox wasn't having it 7th gen. When the pressure was on Xbox to do crossplay, Xbox like, no, hell no. So when Sony do it, no pressure on them. No. And even with Xbox, why would you do cross-platform with your rival, with your competitor? You're trying to lock people in your ecosystem. That's the whole point. You want to lock them there. Why would you want them to go off somewhere else? Same with Apple. They got an ecosystem. They lock you in. They want you to stay. So if you want parts of the ecosystem, whatever. It's an ecosystem. It's an ecosystem. Gaming platforms are ecosystems, man. I have friends that's PlayStation, that Xbox friend. You got Xbox friends, ecosystems, communities. Come on, man. I'm just saying. I think people have problems with other people's. People have problems with console wars and stuff, not because they feel like it's childish like they claim it is. People have problems with it because their opinions don't line up with theirs. That's the truth. The truth is, people don't like these console wars and all of that stuff because their opinions don't line up with theirs. Period. It's not the fact that they're above it. It's not the fact that they claim that they're neutral and all that stuff. That's not the case. The case is that they feel like their opinions, other people's opinions, insult them personally. A lot of these people, that's all you hear really is Xbox fans. Usually 9 times out of 10 is an Xbox fan talking about they don't like this console war BS and this childish and all of this stuff. And they always try to distance me. But the funny thing about it is you don't have to participate. You don't have to pay attention to that. You don't have to get involved. You don't have to. People that's involved in these console wars and stuff, they invited themselves in. We in here. We here. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Just people just can't handle other people's opinion. I'm gonna give you an example, man. This is a true story. I was once in this I had it mixed it up with another YouTuber. I had a mix up. It got real messy. And it was all on Twitter, and it was on, it took over to YouTube, whatever. And behind that, I had a couple of followers that follow me, sub to my channel, everything. You know what I'm saying? And they did that because they agreed with what I was saying about that individual YouTuber that I had a problem with. They was feeling me. But again, I'm an opinionated person. So my opinion did not line about certain sports. In specific, Tom Brady. I have my criticisms on Tom Brady, and nobody can change that. Nobody can. I'm absolutely firm on that. So I'm in this individual's podcast. It's 3 of them. I'm in their podcast, and I made my opinion on Tom Brady. And boy, did I shut that podcast down. I shut it down with my opinion. Them dudes lost their shit. They lost their shit. All but one of them. 2 of them. One was cool. The other 2 lost their fucking mind. Just because I had my opinion on Tom Brady. Without even listening to my reasons. They didn't want to hear my reasons. Simply because my opinion didn't line up with theirs, they lost their shit. That's the exact same thing with Xbox and all of that other stuff. And the console wars and all of that. You know? You show your hand when you speak on, when you try to minimize or shit on the console wars debates and all of that stuff, which is all in good fun at the end of the day. It's all fun. It's just shit talk. It's just video games. But when you talking that stuff at the end of the day and about console wars is childish and all of this stuff, why can't we all just play video games? Like, that's what we do. But we got our opinions too. We can talk about it. Same with sports. We watch the sports, but we can't talk about what player's trash and what player's good and what team is this and that. We can't speak on our opinions on it. Fuck out of here with that shit, man. I ain't trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear that shit. Period. All I'm saying is their opinions don't line up with theirs. Our adverse opinions doesn't line up with theirs, so they have these problems. Period. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Like I said, that's all it boils down to at the end of the day. I'm not here just waving a PlayStation flag just because I'm waving it. Just because, no, I'm not. They provide products and I'm not even gonna say services because I don't buy into any of PlayStation services. I don't do PlayStation Now. Only thing I do, and I'm forced to do it, and I hate it, and I've criticized Sony on it, was the PlayStation Plus. I hate that shit. I hate PlayStation Plus. The only reason why I got it is because I want to play with friends online. Period. Fuck those free games. I don't care about them. Half the time, majority of the time, I got the games they're giving away. Like Uncharted. I got it already. So why the fuck I don't care about it? Period. I don't care about PlayStation Plus free games. I don't. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna speak on it. And if I could ditch PlayStation, man, in a heartbeat, I would ditch the free games to get that PlayStation Plus for free. I would. Fuck that PlayStation Plus. Anyways, I don't buy into their services. I don't care about the PS Now and whatever else I don't care about that shit. It does not appeal to me. You know what I'm saying? It just don't. So, and you know what's funny? I would be mad if they made PlayStation Now, put PlayStation Now games day one. If they put day one PlayStation exclusives on PlayStation Now day one, I'd be salty. I'd be salty. And I'm just keeping it real. Oh, I said enough. All I know is you cowards that's out here that's mad about the console wars, grow some balls, man. Or just don't say shit and just leave, man. You know, and the rest of, whatever. I'm gonna have my opinion. That's why I got this YouTube shit. Well, I'm gonna get on here and just say the shit y'all want to hear. Is that what you want? You want me to say some shit that just you want to hear? Shit that doesn't line up with me, but just so I can grow a fan base, I'm gonna say some shit that y'all want to hear? Fucking clowns. Anyway, again, I said enough. I just want to make myself clear. If you have a product that I want to buy, I'm going to buy it. Fuck a brand at that point. Fuck a brand. If you got a product that I want to buy, I'm going to buy it. And if you don't, I ain't going to buy it. And if I invested in your brand ecosystem and then you decide to abandon, then I'm going to have a problem with it. Same as I did with the Xbox One X. You had me buy this fucking machine for expecting much better, and I got nothing. Fuck's 1800p versus 1400p. Same game. So yeah, you had me buy this system and don't put no games on it? Hell yeah, I'm gonna have a problem with that. Hell yeah, I'm gonna be pissed off. Hell fucking yeah, bro. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, man. If you're feeling me, like the video. If you want real raw content where I'm not gonna pull your fucking leg, and I'm just gonna and you want me to be real with you, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to me, cause I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna tell you what you want to hear. I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. And dig. I'm going to listen to what you got to say if you got something constructive to say. If you got something that you feel like you can change my mind with, I'm going to listen to you. I promise. I will reconsider the shit that I'm saying. If you hit me with some stuff, I will reconsider. It's all except Tom Brady. There's nothing you can do to change that one. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's it. Rome. It's been real. It's been fun. But it ain't been real fun. I'm out.